Dragon Drop Podcast. This is episode 12 of the Dragon Drop Podcast. Thanks for clicking on our pod. This is going to be the best pod of all time. We've got so much stuff planned. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe that. That's how it's going to go the whole pod. Insane.
The bar is high. Okay.
Last pod happened to be our worst pod of all time.
Yes, I want to thank Ed for that. Thank you for your it's amazing story written in second person about a futuristic soldier that has no military rank, 200 pages in. Great story.
The view count doesn't mean it's great or not great. So it's just, the eyes haven't laid and judged it yet. There's still time.
True. The YouTube gods didn't like the story.
Yeah.
The title of the video.
YouTube algo said,
But, thanks for coming on, Ed. Maybe we'll have you again when you finish the book.
Yeah, you think about Ed this week. He was literally in porta potties all week because that's what electricians do. They don't have bathrooms.
But he might have. He said sometimes they use a bucket. So
I was suggesting he does it. He said maybe, probably not.
Dude, come on. They're bringing bucket. They don't always have the porta potties.
Dude, Ed's the best.
Imagine having your own shit bucket that you're hauling out.
Yeah, sometimes they gotta crawl in under houses and crawl spaces, and sometimes they gotta shit down there.
Shit under the house. Service workers are pooping under the house.
It's like a lower decker.
It's like the secret world of Arrietty. He's shitting in there. You guys have seen that movie? I think it's Miyazaki.
No,
come on, Dan. You watch Miyazaki?
Arrietty.
It's the borrowers in English or American.
No idea. Never heard of that before.
What?
Dude,
I was a movie.
It's like the little fairy people that live inside the house. Come on.
And they were shitting under the house?
No, I'm saying I'm imagining Ed shitting in the crawl space where they live.
Oh, right.
Then they use that as their shrine.
Arrietty, huh?
It's a standard little
Yeah, all the characters look the same.
They look
like
Miyazaki.
The boys look like the girls.
The hair's different, but the face is made the same.
It's pretty good. But
dude,
yeah.
I was standing at my kitchen sink doing dishes one time, and there was a guy straight out my window. I live in there's houses around, and he was peeing. There's a guy peeing next to my tree, and I just start rapping on the kitchen window, and he looks up real quick and puts his pisser away. I'm like, you're pissing in my yard? Dude? What is going on?
You could see his pisser the whole time.
Well, he was faced away from me, luckily, but I was just like, you're pissing in my yard, dude.
It's not your neighbor?
No, it was some worker. He must have been out there. He was doing stuff, and he's like, oh, I probably piss right here real quick. And then I caught him because it's like, you can't be pissing in public in broad daylight in my yard, dude.
Man,
good nitrates for the plants.
There used to be,
dude, kill my plants.
I can't show it on the pod. There used to be a good video it was titled "How to Piss in Public," but that guy went kind of crazy. The guy that made the video was the founder or co-founder of Vice News, Gavin McInnes, and he became.
Were you supposed to be sneaky?
He started.
Yeah, what'd you learn?
Well, it's a
comedy.
It's a comedy video where he's just pissing in public. But he's the guy that started the word Proud Boy.
And turned into the actual Proud Boys?
Yes.
The whole movement?
Well, wow. Yep. Started with the black and yellow shit because of that song.
So wait, what is Proud Boy? Because I thought
they're the ones
they're not
they
gay.
Stole Whitmer.
They're not gay?
They're not gay. They're pretty gay.
They tried to steal Whitmer.
The Proud Boys tried to steal Whitmer?
I thought so.
No. That was the Michigan Wolverine, the Wolverine Watchman. Because it all happened down the road from my house in that vacuum repair shop. So
did it?
Wow.
Yes, dude.
Wow. Okay. So this is how to pee in public, then, huh?
Yeah. It's
so real quick and then run away.
An everyday coffee cup.
But this is actually not sure what's happening. He's digging in the trash. The piss cup, right? The piss cup.
He's got several. This one's you pretend you're on the phone. And you kind of just pee in the cup.
Dude, I don't know that I hate to say this, but I'm reluctant to admit it, that I've peed while driving.
While driving? You didn't?
Yeah. It was when I drove across country to Colorado or Michigan and back, and I would go straight through, and it's I'm in Nebraska, and like there's nothing anywhere. And so you really got to finagle. Like you got to get up on your seat. Like you can't just pee sitting down. Like you kind of got to get up a little bit.
That high angle.
Right. You got to get more of an angle, but you still got to drive. Right. So,
should have used a catheter, dude.
Should have used a funnel.
Funnel's a good idea.
Got a piss funnel.
Trying to piss in the bottle's hard. You gotta like get it right.
What I need to know from Dan is how long is a catheter? How far does it go in? It goes in your pee hole? Like you're lubing a thing
goes
up,
up to your urinary bladder, yeah.
How far is that though? That's all I need to know. Are we talking an inch or two, or is it like 6 inches?
Probably depends. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be probably like 10. I don't know.
10 inches?
10 inches deep, dude.
I mean, think about how far up that probably is in relation to like your lower sex parts.
That sounds.
Yeah, there's a dude that left his remains of that in the bathroom the other day, and I was laughing about it because I'm like, glad it's not me, like shit.
Dude, there's people who put their own catheters in, or no?
Yeah,
people put their own catheters.
One of my old coworkers had to.
Whoa,
that's some shit.
Sometimes it comes out that you do when you have sex.
Water. I don't see why it would be bad, but I don't know.
Is there special catheter lube?
When did Dan put catheters in anybody?
No, he doesn't. He's just a scientist.
Yeah,
that's why I'm just estimating.
So he just has to know.
So.
Dan knows. He said about 10 inches. I had no idea.
All right, we got something special today.
Discussing.
Oh yeah.
Our favorite viewer Ian gave me this can of Campbell's creamy chicken Cajun style Alfredo with andouille. I don't know. That's Italian, right?
It's the Dewey.
Fucking English bullshit.
But I got the bowl of warm soup right here because Ian has asked us or me to review it. He gave it to me when I got into work.
Review with your other senses first.
I'd say it smells like nacho cheese sauce.
Ooh.
How'd you heat it up?
I didn't heat this up, man. I think it was in the microwave.
See, that impacts the flavor.
It's warm. There's a little bit of steam coming off it still. It looks like there's some giant red onions in there. Maybe that's a potato.
Those are the Deweys, dude.
Yeah, that's the sausage.
All right, do a sausage bite.
A sausage. Okay, this seems pretty hot.
It sounds good. A chicken Alfredo.
How bad do you want it?
Creamy chicken Cajun style Alfredo with andouille sausage. Okay, it looks like a little
hot
sausage.
Dog?
Yeah, a little Vienna. But
I could live off the Viennas, man.
It tastes like a spicy sausage. There's also some weird noodles in here.
Yeah, do a noodle hit.
There's some noodles. Okay. I don't like this. It's too spicy.
I was gonna say, it looks like it hurts you, dude.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's really hot, man. But
temp and spice.
So Campbell's Cajun is too spicy for you.
Oh, everything, dude. Mayonnaise is too spicy for me. It's got 15 grams of protein. Okay. And it helps conquer life's hungry moments.
We want to know.
Sodium? The sodium for the entire container is 74%, 1,700 milligrams.
All right.
It's less than I thought. Good. Usually, it'd be more than that. I don't even want the rest of this, but I mean, I'll have one more bite. One more bite.
In honor of Ian. I mean, what else? Better not go to waste.
It's going to waste. Okay.
I can't believe it. I eat shit even if I don't like it, just because I'm like, fuck it. Got to eat something.
The starving Ethiopians. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Dude. Just like if there's a nasty drink, I'll drink it anyways.
Why?
I've been with my lady over 10 years, and she's cooked quite a bit. I've ate everything except for once. One time she cooked, and I could not eat it. And it was some kind of like couscous, ginger, like pumpkin spice something. And literally, I couldn't eat it. I had a bowl down right at my desk, and I was trying to eat it. And I just realized I can't eat this shit.
Yeah, sometimes the spices will do it, dude.
Dude, okay. There's only one thing that I don't like that my girlfriend ever makes. She knows I don't like this. She doesn't make it anymore. Like, it's spicy spaghetti. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Like
I
she,
can see how
to
people
her,
didn't
it's like
that.
she thought it was supposed to be like spicy, but like my entire life, I'd never had spicy spaghetti.
What
So
what kind of spice?
I don't
You're
know.
so white. It's like a very white
Mayonnaise
thing.
is spicy.
Dude,
yeah.
as a kid, my mom would ask, "How many peppers you want in this?" I say 0. She puts in 3. You know that's that's how it always was. So I don't like when I'm forced to eat something spicy. I don't really go beyond sriracha when it comes to spice.
Is it like red pepper flakes in the spaghetti or what?
I think so. Yeah. I think it's red pepper flakes.
Damn,
I
dude, mayonnaise is
add-
spicy. That's tripping me up.
I'm just kidding, dude. Come on.
Oh shit! I was like, no, fucking way.
No. Mayonnaise is spicy, no. But
I add spice to probably 60-70% of all my meals.
I'm just gonna eat the rest of the shit.
Like some kind of either hot sauce or
That's right,
Cajun,
bro.
or I crave the spice. It's like it's endorphins. It releases something in my brain, and it also makes food that might be kind of bland into like more exciting. So I can cover up a lot of food that's kind of like with like a little bit of like, ooh, it hurts. You know, so it's a little bit more exciting and fun.
You got to put that shit on eggs, man. The eggs are too bland.
Oh yeah,
Spicy eggs.
for
yeah,
sure.
throw some sauce on that.
If,
Oh,
if your eggs are bland, try a different, like, don't use butter. Try some vegetable oil or canola oil, or maybe try some spam or Pam or something. Switch up the oil.
You're probably right, but
No, he's not.
Try adding
I'm such a disagreement with that.
try adding garlic salt to it, or try it with lemon pepper. You know,
I almost put zero
Dude,
salt
I need
in
to
any
try
of my
lemon
food. Garlic salt, I wouldn't even use it. I'd throw it in the trash.
You guys-
just because
you're-
I don't want added salt into my food. I should eat some salt because I run quite a bit, so replacing my electrolytes is important, but I intentionally don't do a whole lot of added salt. Sometimes food is actually really bland, and salt is just that kicker that just like hits at the flavor, but I don't use salt as like a staple. It's more of like a as needed sort of thing for flavor.
that's why I do the garlic salt. So I stopped using regular salt. I personally like to put MSG if it's non-breakfast eggs. If it's breakfast eggs,
Yeah,
no
MSG
MSG.
depends what you're throwing it in.
MSG is post 12 p.m. eggs.
Like just like eggs, but not at the morning.
Well, it means, dude, people eat eggs all day in the rest of the world, man. Street food.
So, but only MSG on the eggs, not for breakfast.
Right.
What?
MSG on eggs that I'm going to eat with rice.
Ooh.
No
How do you
MSG.
cook your eggs?
I like to kind of make them in the pan and kind of break them up, but not fully.
Well, if you wouldn't do them in the
fry
pan, how would you do
No,
them?
some people put it in a bowl. They crack them in a bowl and they mix them up. Then they put them in the pan. I like to
scrambled
put them
eggs.
directly in. No. Well, scrambled eggs is any eggs that are scrambled. You can make an omelet out of eggs in a bowl that are pre-mixed.
Oh,
Doesn't have to-
yeah.
But what I like to do is I like to crack them in directly, like while it's beginning to heat up, and kind of just like break each egg and like let them kind of like move around. But at the end of the meal, it's not completely mixed, so there's still separate egg whites from egg yolks, like a little bit.
Okay.
That's how my grandma made it when I was a kid.
Your Asian grandma.
Yes,
Not your white one.
The white one only made us Jello, dude.
That's a health food in of itself.
Jello's so weird, isn't it? Just like animal fat or something? What is Jello?
I believe-
Gelatin powder sugar.
Gelatin is made from bone marrow from animals, I think.
Oh,
Why
like
isn't
all
it
the
brown?
cartilage and shit.
Jello's not bad.
Cartilage?
What's your guys' favorite Jello?
I
No
may
idea.
never eat Jello again for the rest of my life.
Okay, I like green and red Jello.
I would say red, but like I just never would eat Jello
This
again.
is hard
probably.
to get through.
You need a bigger spoon.
I don't. I'm just trying to eat one piece at a time here.
It's a small spoon.
Yeah, you just shovel, dude. I
Still
have this
too
really,
hot.
Guzzle.
I have a really weird sort of habit tick thing where when I eat dinner, I will pull up other people eating on YouTube and just like, and then I power through my food while they're eating, and it's like Joey's World Tour, LA Beast.
Report of the week.
Not really much Beast anymore, but like Matt Stoney. I'd pull up
Some
Dave
real
Portnoy.
eaters.
You don't
You
pull
know,
up
with the-
review bra?
Nope.
You're a hater.
He doesn't eat much.
No.
He
Yeah,
just
dude,
like
yeah.
nibbles it.
I think
and then
Review
talks to
Bra's teeth don't work or something. Like he
takes
literally
like barely any bites.
yes.
I'm trying to like pound food, and that's where it's like I need some fat guy who's moaning, because it's just like yeah, Joey's World Tour. We should, if
beard
we could
meets
ever get
food
Joey's
guy.
World Tour on the pod.
Dude, one of these days I'm gonna buy a
So
cameo from
You
Joey.
should get a cameo for the pod from Joey. That would be awesome.
We
could
pay him.
put-
He just doesn't do it.
Isn't your birthday like close? It already happened.
My
When's your
birthday is the 19th,
19th. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
so coming up.
Man, today's my dad's birthday.
Oh, Gemini.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Dad. It's
Okay.
my niece's birthday today. Happy birthday, Amaya.
Happy birthday. All right, Dan, is it your birthday too? No.
No,
Dan's birthday. I have it in my phone, I think. Yeah, let me see if I can remember even the
it's
month.
July.
Oh, shit. I wasn't going to guess. I was going to
I'm
guess more.
Cancer.
You got cancer.
I am Cancer.
No, that's a crab. Cancers are crabs.
I'm like the cusp Cancer and Leo or some shit.
Well, that means that you have emotions.
I go both ways.
Whoa.
What is
You know
that?
what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
Because I'm a cusp.
All right, so we got a video from one of our best friends here. Okay. We're gonna play a video from one of our best buds, Ben. He likes to do covers of some classic hits. This is a song called "Lucid Dreams" by Juiceworld.
R.I.P. Juice.
Yeah, Juiceworld's one of those rappers that OD'd on drugs and died.
That
Okay,
is sad.
but here is Juiceworld.
Can we play the sound?
Oh shit!
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. I am another one, but you are the better one. I won't let you forget me. You left me falling and landing inside my grave. I know that you want me dead. I take prescriptions to make me feel A-okay. I know it's all in my head.
That was
Dang.
tough. Okay. Great performance by Ben there. Thanks for the content, man.
I get an unreasonable amount of joy from that.
He's definitely a theater guy because he was like putting emphasis on stuff. It sounds like it probably wasn't like that in the song, but I don't even know the song.
I think the song is just like that, actually, dude. It's like it's emo rap. Yep.
So emo, he killed himself. R.I.P.
If you guys want more hits like this, check out Huge Power Marshadow on YouTube.
Yeah, shout out.
Huge Power Marshadow. I believe Marshadow was a Pokemon.
Yeah. He knows about the pod.
He does card unboxing, opening.
Plays
what-
Pokemon.
Yeah, he plays Pokemon.
A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh. He's dedicated though. He's got like 2,000 videos or something. He's got so many videos. So stick to your dreams, guys. That's what you can learn from Ben is stick to your dreams and you'll get there. He's got 25,000 subscribers. He's killing it.
Killing it. If you guys want to see some clips from Pokemon uploaded as shorts, recorded on a screen, yeah. Here's your guy. Anyways, I'm still getting through this soup. Hot dog eating champion Joey Chesnut was recently banned from Nathan's
What?
hot dog eating contest on July 4th.
Why? He's the king.
He is the king. He's won 16 of the last 17 contests, okay? Like, he's the best since Kobayashi.
He's one of the.
He's a cheater.
He's a critical American.
He's not a
What
cheater.
are they doing to Joey Chestnut here?
Okay, listen, this is what happened, man. He signed a deal with, like, Impossible Foods or Impossible Meat, which is like a vegan hot dog company. And in retaliation for signing that deal, Nathan's Hot Dogs banned him from the event. So
What?
Shit.
That is crazy. That's such a dumb move by Nathan's because it's like people like him is bringing so much brand recognition to Nathan's, and it's like you're gonna basically shoot your own dick off. You know what I mean?
They're making it so it's like a more interesting competition. If he's winning all the time, people probably get sick of that. So I can kind of see it. But yeah, it's like, why would you want to exclude a huge ass competitor that has so many fans? That's terrible.
We talk about Joey Chesnut or Caitlin Clark right now, man. Caitlin Clark didn't make the Olympic team. Insane. Who's gonna watch that shit now? Anyways, so Netflix has swooped in, and they're gonna do their own event with Joey Chesnut and Kobayashi. Kobayashi was the Asian dude that used to compete against what is it? Takeru Kobayashi. Okay, this guy. Look at that gut.
Did you ever see the documentary on him
Yes,
that
dude,
was
on
made
True Life.
a long time ago?
There's a True Life one. Yes,
that was MTV.
I used to watch every episode of True Life, dude.
I forgot about that.
That's
Dude,
back
that was
when,
actually a good show. That was one of the best productions that MTV ever had.
I remember this specific episode where a guy was shooting up crystal meth and the camera guys were just recording him doing it.
Hell yeah.
You can shoot meth? That's a thing? People aren't just smoking meth? And you can snort it.
Oh,
you shoot meth?
He mixed it with water and injected it, man. There's also it was an episode. It was like I'm addicted to drugs. This guy took like 16 codeine pills and he was like throwing up. He's like, I can't waste it. I can't waste it. He's like throwing up all his drugs. But yeah.
So did he slurp the throw up because he can't waste the drugs?
Yeah. I don't remember, man. But
just into a baggie that he then eats later.
But importantly, Joey Chestnut versus Kobayashi. I believe it's going to be live on July 4th. They used to compete.
Netflix. Big move.
I'm resubbing to Netflix for this.
What kind of hot dogs are they going to eat? They should honestly eat Nathan's hot dogs for it.
This is like one of the last times they competed against each other here in 2009.
Is it a hot dog on Netflix or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do they say what kind of hot dogs? That's honestly important.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
Okay, right here. Let's two biggest names. Wiener takes all, dude. Wiener takes all. Right? They're gonna settle their unfinished beef. Is gonna be
They're beefing.
They got every pun here. 15-year rivalry. Okay, what stakes are high. What are they actually? Oh yeah, see Kobayashi. Look at him. He's ripped.
Yeah.
He's always in better. He's 46. The godfather of competitive eating.
He was.
He was. Yeah.
He broke through, dude.
He ate 16 bowls of ramen in an hour.
Right there in 2001. 50 hot dogs in 12 minutes. That was the same year as 9/11.
Yeah, but
I can't believe they overshadowed Kobayashi the same year as 9/11. Like
this is before 9/11.
Remember this?
Yeah, this is 2 months before, dude. Just like that movie.
People don't even remember this because 9/11 overshadowed Kobayashi eating. Dude, this is insane. When this happened, people were like eating 20. He came in at 850.
Well, I think what's his name? Joey Chestnut ate like 65 at one point, or 68.
But later on, after Kobayashi pushed the game,
yeah, they started like.
Would there be a Joey Chestnut without Kobayashi?
I don't think so, man. Kobayashi, it says he won 6 years in a row, but he got a training-induced jaw injury where he lost 66-63 to Joey Chestnut in 2007.
Wow.
So that's
3 dogs, man. That'll kill you.
He rejected their contract because of an exclusivity clause. Oh, that must be the same thing. He's probably banned for the same reason.
I think you're right. That's so dumb. It makes me not want to buy Nathan's hot dogs ever again. Not that I do.
Never have. Would never buy a Nathan's hot dog. It's the worst one anyway.
Kogel's?
Every brand's better. Even like Hebrew
Kogel's?
Nationals, man.
Was that for Jews?
The brand is called Hebrew National.
It is for Jews then, right? Is it kosher?
Is it?
It's got to be. It's pork hot dog. It's got to be kosher, right?
We can't have kosher pork, can you?
It's just.
I ate it all, Ian. I ate it all, man. It's fucking gross.
Dude, do you think do people eat pigtails?
I think so.
I mean, chicken feet. Yeah, you suck the skin off a pigtail, probably.
I'm fucking sweating. Okay.
It's like sucking a duck dick or something, no?
Sucking a duck
True.
dick.
True.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that was our lore. Yeah.
All right, Bill. What's up with this story? What's going on here? You tell us. You tell us why.
What's the date timestamp on this here? So this is from Al Jazeera. I don't know if that's a
It's today.
credible
This picture is from yesterday.
article. So it says, why are Russian warships in Cuba? And it shows this submarine, huge, basically in the main port of Cuba right now. It just seems sort of like provocation or something. Sort of like, hey, we're here. What does it even mean? Beelers, you know better than me.
You gotta think the last time this happened, JFK was president, and everyone liked JFK except for the people that killed him. So what I'm getting from this is Joe Biden is the best president since JFK, to where he's so great that he's making Russia send warships to Cuba because they're afraid and they got to be on the defense and be able to attack us.
Because they were talking about bombing potentially inside Russia, weren't they?
Yeah,
that was like
yes,
but they didn't.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to Ukraine. Nobody has, man. It's kind of fallen off. Most recent update with Ukraine, though, is that the U.S. and NATO are going to give a bunch of frozen and Russian money to Ukraine to use against Russia.
Okay.
So
yeah, as soon as the Hamas attack happened, Ukraine, Russia stopped being a story.
That was fizzling out up to there, though, too.
I mean, Zelensky was at the D-Day thing we talked about last week. There was. I
mean, apparently people are still dying out there.
Yep. Well,
how long before America has a war on its own land?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Ever. We're the most defensible country.
The last war on American land
within our own shit.
The Civil War was the last one.
Yeah, we should have another Civil War.
Even the Civil War only really took place in the South.
Are we headed to another Civil War?
If you ask an idiot, they'd say yeah. if you ask like if you ask like a brain dead LARPer that just really wants to have his gun out, he'd say yeah. He's like,
and I'm ready.
The type of guy that brings his guns to Walmart, they think the Civil War is coming.
They've been ready.
But just like that fat lady at the January 6th attack, they'll probably have a medical event and die during any sort of combat.
All right, I wasn't gonna say it. I almost said it, but I'm not gonna. It was about fat ladies. But I'm gonna hold my tongue.
Oh, dude, they're banned. Michigan's no longer covering Ozempic. Michigan.
They were?
No, Michigan's Blue Cross Blue Shield.
That's a good idea. Seems like there's a lot of side effects with remember Ozempic babies, ghost babies.
It's not about the side effects, man. It's Blue Cross has lost $550 million on it in the last year.
Makes sense.
It's because there's like a 600% increase in like adolescents using it.
$500 million loss for the insurance company on one drug.
Yep. So fertility rates increase or some shit. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we talked about the Ozempic ghost babies like a month ago or something.
Yeah.
But Ozempic, man. But it's still going to be available for people that actually have diabetes and people with a BMI over like 38 or something. So super fat people can still get it.
There's other versions of it too, but
I feel like gastric bypass is doing you no favors because you're not changing your actual behavior.
People don't do gastric bypass anymore. That is not a thing.
I know somebody a couple years ago. He was probably 35. I used to work with him.
They kind of stopped doing that surgery.
Yeah, I think that's like, you're still lazy. Like, you got to not be lazy and have better self-control over eating. And that's the only way. I mean, gastric bypass, you're going to go have them cut your body open and like, just have some self-control. Maybe I've been there, man. I was fat. I lost over 60 pounds. You have
never been fat, man.
My fattest was 212. I'm 166.
God. I haven't been 212 since the end of college.
How fat are you?
Like 260, dude.
That's a healthy fat.
It's not a healthy fat. I need to lose like 50 pounds.
Dude, just go on a 40-day fast like Jesus Christ. See what that does for you.
Like, there we go.
Okay.
Got to bring the religious aspect,
Dude, Kevin James. Look up Kevin James fast. He fasted for like 90 days.
Dude,
Nothing but water and some
what?
salt
I
sometimes.
think Kevin James just doesn't want to say he was on Ozempic, just like Mindy Kaling. She just says
Honestly, you're probably
she's just been hiking a lot.
Megyn Kelly.
No, Mindy Kaling.
Hiking up drugs in my system.
Mindy Kaling from look at this shit. It's like how skinny she is now.
Yeah, I think I liked her a little thicker, honestly.
Oh, she's a Kardashian now.
Yeah, she's a Kardashian now, man. What happened?
Right.
I just do a little bit of hiking.
She doesn't look like her anymore. Being skinny like that, it's like she had like this really unique vibe, which is who she was. But now
Yeah,
it's
she
like
made terrible shows, but she was hot. No, I'll go.
So you guys, oh man, Will Ferrell. He doesn't look okay. Speaking of not looking like them anymore, there's like a recent picture, or I saw Will Ferrell. He's like doing Ron Burgundy again because it's 20 years,
Oh,
and he is looking fucked up.
Will Ferrell is like awesome.
He's awesome. Yes, he's still funny, but he got this surgery to where like he got the bags under his eyes removed, and it kind of made his eyes go up a little bit.
Oh no, that's the third pick. The third pick. I see it. No, right there.
No, this.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks weird now, man.
he just looks like
Sexiest
Biden
man
AI
alive.
Fusion face.
Oh yeah, Biden's got the same surgery. Sure, yeah, but you know.
Dude, look at that guy's boot on the bike. His red boot. Like, what the fuck is that shit? That's
I
like
have no
a
idea.
knee-high boot. Or like, what the?
Yeah, I don't know the context of this boot. Maybe that's just the fashion in Cuba. People wear
That's a thick sock.
like those
Could
Mega
learn a
Man,
thing or two.
Mega Man
Yeah,
boots
yeah.
Kanye was wearing.
Sonic shoes. Yeah.
What the?
What else we got?
We accidentally closed the thing on my phone. Okay, there. All right, we got this week is the final. This was the NBA finals. It's the Celtics versus the Mavericks, and the Mavericks are down 3-0. And in the last night's game here, Luka Doncic, who's like the star player other than Kyrie Irving of the Mavericks, got fouled out. First time he's ever gotten fouled out, and it was at 4 minutes left. They were like 3 points apart. It actually I think it really affected the game. But to be fair, Luka Doncic, he's kind of known for doing offensive fouls on purpose. Like
What does fouled out mean?
you get 6 fouls, they throw you out of the game.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Oh, I thought he got fouled.
No.
He had to Take a time.
Oh, the last one, like a guy like charged him, but he wasn't standing in the right position, so it counted as a defensive foul against him. And they tried to challenge it, didn't work. They threw him out. But no team has ever come back from 3-0 and won it. So
the Mavs are 3-0?
no, the Mavs are 0-3.
Oh, no.
But I know that's because my sister's really into these two teams.
Who's on the Celtics?
The Celtics have this player named Xavier Tillman who is from Grand Rapids actually. And I remember
Xavier.
I remember watching him
Yes.
play his high school games. And then he played at MSU for 4 years. Then like the
Oh, wow.
Grizzlies, and now he's on the Celtics, and he was hitting threes last night. It's cool
Nice.
to see a local guy on the
Wow.
Sports. All right.
Dude, that's just like Floyd Mayweather.
No, man, Floyd Mayweather fucking sucks. Come on.
He's from Grand Rapids.
Yeah, it's like an embarrassment though.
He's got so much money.
Does he?
He's kind of a wiener, right?
He's got so much money. He's got to fight Jake Paul and crap, right? Or Logan, one of them.
Who even knows, man?
Yeah.
He's just known for carrying a bag of money around and not being able to read.
That's too bad.
Carrying a bag of money.
All right, we got some new Star Wars. This new Star Wars show is called The Acolyte. What do you think of The Acolyte, Bill?
I think I literally don't care at all.
All right. Well, context here. The Acolyte is set 100 years before the prequels. 100 years before Anakin Skywalker is born. It's about these two twin witch girls, right?
Ooh.
And people are hating on this because it makes Anakin Skywalker less special. Because you've seen Star Wars, right? In Star Wars, like Anakin's got no dad. He's like Jesus. He was born from the Force.
He's got so many midichlorians.
But in this show, the twin girls are born the same way from witches.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the people are hating on it.
Immaculate Conception.
And the witches kind of talk about the Force in a way that makes it seem like Jedi are evil. Not evil. They're like, it's not about good and evil. It's about power. And like the Jedi don't let anybody else use the Force.
You know what's weird about sperm is that it's literally one cell. Because is the egg also one cell, just a much larger one cell?
I don't
or
think
is
that's
it?
true, right? Dan, confirm.
I think the sperm is one
don't-
cell. No.
Dan, please. I don't know if that's right, man.
I think the sperm is one cell.
Yes, it is.
That's a single cell organism.
It's true.
Single-celled organism.
There you go.
Now look up the egg. Is the egg the ovum? I believe ovum one cell, or is the ovum more than one cell? Is
Ovum.
They're both
single
a
cell.
single cell.
Single cell. Yes. Why are we talking about this?
You were talking about immaculate conception. I was like, aren't we all kind of immaculately concepted? Because
Okay.
when you think about one
I
cell,
didn't mention that in this show, the twin girls have two moms. Okay, and so that is also bothering the Star Wars fan base.
did they come out of one of the moms?
Well, one of the moms used they call it the thread instead of the Force to create, to impregnate the other woman. So
Did they both impregnate? Oh, so the way I see it is there's twin witches, right? and then there's the two mom witches, and one of the mom witches
Shit,
impregnates the
man.
one, and
Yes.
then the other mom witch impregnates the other.
no,
and they
no,
both have one of the witch twins.
No, one.
Only one's a carrier.
Yes.
Oh, they have both the babies out of one womb.
This
One
lady,
X.
this lady impregnated the other lady. And,
with her mind.
yeah, I
the
guess,
thread.
I guess so. Yeah,
With the Force.
But
Do you think she
the show is
died?
the show is actually like a murder mystery because the twins get separated because the Jedi come and kill all of them. Jedi don't like when other people are using the Force, so the sisters get separated, and one of them becomes evil, and one's good because one wanted to become a Jedi. That's the drama of it. But the evil one is killing the Jedi that came 16 years ago to their small village. Spoiling the whole show. It's only 3 episodes in. So it's not that much of a spoiler because there's still 5 episodes left or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen yet.
All DNA of your DNA is encoded in either your sperm cell or your ovum. Now, you take the DNA from a fairly ideal sperm cell, and then you change it, and then you replicate the sperm with the new, better DNA, and then you do the same thing with the ovum, and then mix and match with robots that drive them together. Boom.
You're describing how Billie Eilish was made.
Are you serious?
Yes, she's a test tube baby.
Test tube freak.
Did they mess with her DNA? Did they?
Let's see.
I
Check
do like
out.
her one of her first singles, Ocean Eyes, but most of her stuff I'm like,
That
I
song
don't
is
get
from
it.
2015, dude.
I know, I'm stuck in the past.
Okay, her brother was born naturally. It might have just been IVF. Was she born in a lab? Billy was built in a lab right here. God, I think though that she might actually be one of the first. Kind of like what's his name, Yao Ming. How China had the two giant people intentionally have a baby to make him.
Really?
She's a eugenic test tube baby.
Mm.
Yeah, they can do genetic selection for IVF shit.
Yep.
Ethically, you wonder, but
Oh, you wonder,
It's
man.
worth
That's how
shit.
you make Billie Eilish's.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like gain of function research in a way, right?
What the fuck? Let's tie this to Fauci.
No, like gain of function as far as making better humans.
I think gain of function is just it's a marketing term almost.
It's politicized. They politicized it. Now we can't even talk about Billie Eilish that way. And give her kudos for being part of the gain of function for the future humanity that are integrated with ChatGPT. ChatGPT will be in your head. You won't be able to think without being able to basically log into ChatGPT and then already knowing what ChatGPT says back.
Well, you see, if I never make a ChatGPT account, I will never have to do that.
And we're lucky to be one of the last generations that maybe have that choice.
You think you're gonna have to use AI no matter what?
Everyone will be embedded, like really probably even before they're born. They come into the world and it's just in their head.
Dude, have you seen the show Altered Carbon?
Neuralinked.
There's a show. It's a sci-fi show on Netflix called Altered Carbon, where
I always wanted to watch it.
everyone has like a thing called a stack. It's like a little hexagon chip in their neck, and they're actually stored on the chip, and they call the bodies sleeves. So like if you're rich enough, you can just keep swapping your stack into a new sleeve.
Yeah,
It's a good show. You should watch it if you're interested in that type of thing. Stars Joel Kinnaman, the guy that played Rick Flag.
because in DNA you can encode. They've encoded information on a single atom. So if you think about DNA and how much information is encoded there, and how small that is, and how we're building microchips to like basically encode information on smaller and smaller pieces, it's like the universe has already done this and encoded all this information on all the building blocks of what we're made of. And it's just decoding, like in that can right there. There's probably some secret information that in the atoms, it's like screaming at you, but you just can't hear it. It's like, Belich, it's right here.
Why does this can list vitamin D 0% on it?
Might as well just omit it,
Yeah,
right?
why even list it? That's secret information right there, man.
It's not containing rat poison. That's good.
Vitamin D?
D3 is
Vitamin
used for
D?
rat poison.
I thought rat poison was just arsenic.
Check that out.
Pretty sure it's just arsenic.
D3,
But speaking of ChatGPT AI, Elon is getting paid $56 billion.
From which of his companies?
Tesla. I mean, technically,
his own company.
Isn't Tesla his own only company? He has like a minority share in like SpaceX, so he doesn't really own SpaceX.
He's like done
really?
with board and shit. So
Yeah, but he's not. Is he the CEO of SpaceX? I don't know. $56 billion though. So basically, Tesla is going to go bankrupt because they have to pay him this money.
Are they really going bankrupt?
Tesla hasn't made any money.
yeah, they've just been declining. Really, it seems.
Yeah, Tesla's fallen off, man. They might have been like the first big like EV company, but I feel like they're eventually just going to be the Chargers.
Yeah,
still
all the other
feel
car companies are doing EV shit now. They're like projecting all that in the next, so many years. They're like guaranteeing half their vehicles are going to be PHEVs and shit.
What's PHEV? Is that when it's mixed?
Partial hybrid electric vehicle or something.
Yes, that must be it. Yeah,
Plug-in hybrid.
like the
electric
Volt,
vehicle.
man.
Hmm.
Like if you could just get like 100 miles on a charge and the rest be gas, that'd be perfect.
That's the point of the hybrids. They want to like relieve the, pressure on the combustion engines, make it last longer, but with more tech, more problems maybe. So
Like I've got a RAV4 hybrid, and like anytime I'm going like under 35 miles an hour, it switches to the battery. So like it becomes like infinite gas for like a little bit until I accelerate past a certain amount of RPM. It's pretty nice.
All the roads need to be magnetic, and basically
That's
get into
ridiculous.
you get into a pill. It's like a pill, and you can lay down and sleep in the pill, and it's like basically motionless. You feel nothing, and you just like go to Meyer, and you like take a nap in your pill, and just zooms you to Meyer down the little like magnetic track where everyone else's
it's easier to zoom people in pills with magnetic roads than it is to bring the Meyer food to them?
This is a hard question. I think food
It
to
is
them
hard.
is probably better,
there's
but
a
pills.
restriction on freedom.
Yeah,
You
but
think
like
the pills are filled with the groceries that come, and there's a little robot that unloads the pill.
full Wallies. Why pills? Like Capsule Corp from
It
Dragon Ball
just
Z?
feels nice, like it's cozy. If you lay inside of a little pill that's taking you to the store, that sounds nice.
Like one of these.
Kinda.
These capsule
Like
these pills they turn into spaceships when you press them in.
and you can turn the you know how you have tinted windows? You can turn the hue of the glass to be more tinted or less tinted. So it's like if you want daytime, or it's like I need a nap. Then you just tint it down, and you have like a screen on the pill that you can sit there and watch YouTube.
Okay.
There'll never be a fully automated vehicles unless every vehicle on the road is fully automated. There's no way.
I don't know if I'd want to be in one, man.
I wouldn't.
just
I
randomly
want
get hit by a
freedom. I
semi.
don't want to have to be forced to, go a certain way. What if you change your mind?
I don't like the
That'd be
idea
hell
of
annoying.
the way they're set up is it's like 4 seats that face each other. So like you're gonna be in one of those cars facing backwards while you're driving the other way. Would you feel safe doing that?
They
Doesn't
used to
make
have
sense.
rear-facing seats in cars. They took that away. That shit was sweet when you were younger. You're looking out the back.
I don't know what
True.
you're talking about.
You
Maybe
never had
you
that?
riding in limos as a kid?
Station wagons.
Oh,
No.
yeah, I never had a woody whack no whack back, dude.
Or just go in the trunk and not in the in a chair in the car.
You guys remember those games where you'd punch people in the car?
So do we have
Slug bug or like
No, okay, yeah, slug bug was one of them.
you're
Yes,
getting bullied in the car.
you see slug bug. That's slug bug, no slug bug back. But there was also, if you saw a station wagon with the wood panel, you could woody whack someone, no whack back.
I never had that.
Woody whack, no whack
I
back.
kind of
Dude.
remember this.
And if
That
you
doesn't
saw,
even exist anymore. That's
there's also a PT Cruiser, bruiser, no bruiser back. But there are
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
wood panel PT Cruisers. So you get a
Oh,
double
it's a double.
punch on a PT Cruiser.
I would have never
Oh,
heard.
man.
I know that was a thing when I was a kid. I would have never remembered that ever in my life. So thank you for that. That was some nostalgia that I know people have in the back of their minds, and it's like it peeled this thing out of my calcified pineal gland or whatever, and then there's the memory.
Do you have
You
any
just
memory
turned it
of
back to me.
when people yelled doorknob if you farted?
That's sounds like old.
It,
Yeah,
it,
it's
was
like
it was
old
the
people.
someone farts, someone says doorknob. You have to reach the doorknob before
or you hit 'em.
or you hit them, or you get punched. Yes,
You can punch them before they hit
Oh,
the doorknob. Yeah.
this is stuff that kids don't get to experience anymore with their Zoom school. No more punching and socialization. Yelling
That's
doorknob
true.
or safety. You say safety. If you fart and say
right.
safety before they say doorknob, they wouldn't punch you. There's also the one where if you like put your hand on your thigh and they look at it, bop. Which I don't. That one always just felt a little homophobic.
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
tennis.
Circle below the waist. Yeah.
There was this one move that they call it the credit card, and you take your racket and you just right up their ass, and you say Visa.
Oh, man.
Salmon someone.
That honestly seems like sexual assault, but when you're a teenager, you think it's funny, but it's like, oh, it's actually sexual assault.
It's still pretty funny.
It's still funny, man. Everything's getting shitty. Where like the kids are afraid to say "good morning" if it's nighttime somewhere in the world.
Oh,
That type of
that's
shit.
sad.
It's sad. But you know what I'm
So,
talking about.
okay.
Everyone's really self-conscious about everything.
So I was thinking, when does it become a podcast? On episode 1, we said it was a podcast, but you can't have one episode of a podcast. If we would have made one video, that's not a podcast. Is this a podcast?
It's been.
Have
a
we got to the
podcast.
12 episodes? Is it a podcast?
Yeah, I'd say.
wait.
I say 5 in. 5 in.
Okay, so we have a podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got one of those podcasts.
That's cool.
Yep. Man.
Start your own podcast. Share your podcast in the comments. We want to see your podcast.
What is
Right?
a podcast? Okay. What do you guys think of as the first Marvel movie?
Blade.
You're not,
Spider-Man.
you're not supposed to fucking say Blade, Dan. Because the answer's
That's
Blade.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
the
the
answer-
only one I
You're
knew
supposed
that
to
was
say
that old.
Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I have like
Spider-Man wasn't before Blade though, so
I
I didn't even know Spider-Man was Marvel.
Spider-Man was technically a Sony movie. It wasn't Sony. The rights to Spider-Man weren't bought
Oh.
until like 15 years later or something. I think they bought the partial rights to Sony's Spider-Man in like 2013 or something. But yeah, the first Marvel movie is Blade. Even though there is like there's like a early 90s Captain America, there's like a Fantastic Four that never aired, and there's all that crap. But
Didn't make it.
Can I make a request?
Yeah.
We pull up the picture of Mary Jane when Spider-Man and her are kissing. I think it's in the rain, and I think she's wearing a tank top. But this is okay. We're gonna need something not them kissing, like more full body.
what?
We gotta
Okay.
scroll down. We gotta find the full body pic.
Yeah, a special
Isn't there-
request.
Yeah, we don't want to really see Spider-Man here. We want to see just Mary Jane.
What are you talking about? Is there a specific picture?
He's got a safe search on, dude. Chill.
Let's see, Mary Jane, in the rain.
Mary Jane. There is a shot of her, just her in the rain. Yeah, this.
I know. Oh,
Is the...
ah,
God damn.
yeah. Do the one. Do the one
It's
down.
this one.
That one.
It's. I don't want to click.
I love that.
I'm not showing this on stream.
Oh, it's not.
What's
people
so
are saying,
great
well,
about it? Yeah.
I think that's why this is one of the best movies of all time.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Dude, I don't think she should have been Mary Jane. It should have been Bryce Dallas Howard.
Never heard of
It's
her.
weird to me that
Sounds like a dude name.
they had a blonde woman like change her hair to red to play Mary Jane, and then cast a ginger woman and dyed her hair blonde to play Gwen Stacy in the third Spider-Man.
You can look like a ginger without being a ginger. That's a thing.
What are you talking about, dude? You guys don't remember Gwen Stacy?
She
Sounds
was
like a
in
band.
Jurassic World movies.
That's like 15 years. No, it's not.
They had to Photoshop her butt.
She's the daughter of Richie Cunningham from Happy Days.
I don't know what Happy Days is.
You guys never watch Happy Days?
One baby, happy days.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy days.
He's also the if you ever watch like Arrested Development, he's the narrator voice.
What was that show? Growing Pains. Growing Pains.
With Kirk Cameron. And
That was an okay one. I liked on the Disney Channel. It was actually he was smart. He was a black kid. I think Tia and Tamara were maybe in there. Smart or something.
Smart kid. No,
Was it Smart Kid?
no. Smart genius. Boy genius.
I can't remember, but I liked that show.
His name is Taj Mowry. I remember that. He's a full adult now.
Is he a rapper? I bet you he's a rapper.
Everyone's a rapper, dude. Okay, it's Taj
Smart
Mowry.
guy.
Is it
The
called Smart Guy?
Smart
It's a smart
guy. Smart guy.
Smart Guy. T.J.
He
Henderson.
had 14 episodes on Full House.
I only remember one episode, and it's an episode where his brother runs away from home and asks how many days in a row he can wear the same underwear. Like it's been a week, but he flips it inside out to start another week.
Nice.
What happened to that show, man? Only 51 episodes of this show. It was on the WB? I thought it was on Disney.
I thought it was on Disney too.
Guess not.
I've never watched either of those shows.
No, you weren't allowed to
So
watch.
that's kind of.
You weren't allowed to watch Black Family TV.
I still don't watch a lot of TV.
What
Well,
did you
that's
do
like-
when you were a kid?
Go outside and shit.
Went to church.
I was like, I was getting in trouble outside. And
You were
I didn't
getting in
go to
trouble
church that
outside?
much.
What were you doing outside getting in trouble?
Going to private properties. Just
That'll happen.
going away from home for too long.
like when you were 8 years old.
Yeah, I was just in the hood. The suburb hood.
Damn it. Okay, we never actually talked about Blade. Anyways, Blade. The movie, they're making another Blade starring Mahershala Ali. You might know him from other stuff. He was in Moonlight. He was in
He looks
Green Book.
Middle Eastern.
This is not.
Or Indian.
This is not who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
This is the director that got fired.
Is he Middle Eastern?
They fired another. I mean, it looks like it. This guy. He's French Algerian.
Oh, Algerian. Interesting. I was questioning because I wasn't sure what his ethnicity was.
Gotta know.
I
But
was curious.
But Blade's had like the new Blade has had like 6 writers, 2 directors, and they still got the same guy starring in it though. Mahershala Ali. This guy is gonna be Blade.
I like that guy.
He looks pretty
Oh,
cool.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, he does.
He looks pretty cool. But
That's the OG Blade guy.
there's the
He kind of
OG
looks like
Blade guy.
Future. Does he not kind of look like Future in the face?
I don't know what
Full of
Future
Future
looks
next
like,
to him.
man.
He looks a little bit like Future in the face.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, Future's sweet.
Dude, Future's Asian? What the?
What? Where's
What
Future
the-
from? He's from Atlanta, Georgia.
You can't hardly hear anything Future says. Understand?
I don't know any
I
Future
mean,
songs.
He's pretty
He's one of those. The mumble rappers.
much, yeah.
Shibbity bibbity boo. Shibbity babbity boo. Okay, he's affiliated with Diddy, it says here.
Oh no.
And
I think Wayne brought
Just
him
because
up.
we have one song, dude. Come on.
Future's sweet.
you guys, like, why is Diddy so famous? Like, he had that one song that he stole from Phil Collins.
I think it's like who was that really ugly guy that was with the cane and he had like actual penis disease and he went to jail. You remember Harvey Weinstein?
Actual
He-
penis disease.
Do you know about Harvey Weinstein's penis disease?
I've never heard about this until right now.
Look it up.
No.
It's actually disgusting.
No, you will not.
It's like he has a rotten cock. I'm not kidding. Like his cock is rotten is rotting.
Dang.
And they all the stuff that he did. What's it called?
He's got gangrene.
He's got gangrene on his dick.
Fournier gangrene.
Okay. Ugh.
Testicles were surgically inserted into to treat a who even knows, man? But his genitals are.
What the fuck is this,
mutilated.
dude? Right, yeah, it says because of an infection, his testicles were actually taken from his scrotum and put into his inner thighs.
That doesn't seem like a good place for him. I think I'd rather
Harvey
have
Weinstein has no sack.
him, well,
It's just not full of testicles.
Right.
They're just in his thigh.
Yeah, you can push him
hell?
up in there.
Ugh.
Let's try it out.
Why even keep them?
It says. Oh, wait, go down. It says, I didn't really see a full sack. I literally just saw a penis. I wasn't trying to look at it, but it was something I hadn't seen before. Jane Doe testified. Weinstein had rolls and he was really hairy and there was moles on his body.
Well,
that's the description.
he is a gross guy.
Weinstein is very similar to Diddy in that he just puts people on. He's like, I have the keys to the castle. You want to sing at the Grammys? Well, you're gonna have to have sex with 60 dudes, and you are a dude. And then here's 60 dudes that you're gonna have sex with. Who knows, man? I mean, I can't even comprehend it. I like have McDonald's as a treat every once in a while. Like this is what my life is like, and then that life is like putting people through the gauntlet. I don't have any power really over anybody but myself and my cat, probably. You know what I mean?
You're blackmailing somebody.
It sucks though.
Just not to that degree.
Without Harvey
You're probably
Weinstein,
right.
there'd be no Lord of the Rings. There'd be no Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Is it
What?
worth it though? I mean, he
Oh,
honestly
because he's like a director.
No, he was the
he's a
producer.
producer.
He was any movie that was made by Miramax is Harvey Weinstein.
I think he's already got some of what his due though. Is like dude, could you imagine your sack getting that hacked up where they're putting your balls in your leg and stuff? Like he's gotten a little bit of that hell that he deserves already here on Earth. So
A little bit of mutilation that was deserved, but he was convicted in like L.A. It's like one of his cases is getting overturned because apparently too many women said he was a predator, and then they weren't all a part of
That's
the case.
defamation.
Right? But like it's fucked up that too many women. it's overturned because too many people went against him.
Everyone's trying to
Wow.
cash out.
He's got like a walker now too. Anyways, no more Harvey Weinstein. Speaking of
I
Harvey,
don't feel bad
no.
for him.
Okay.
Just because he's got a walker.
I'm just saying, he wants you to feel bad for him because his walker.
he's got.
Oh
a
yeah, he like
busted
whipped
sack.
it out when he never had it before.
Big change
Oh,
on Twitter, aka X. Your likes are now hidden from other users, whether you like it or not. And this is a big deal because famously, Ted Cruz liked a porn tweet, and everyone saw him do it. But now Elon thinks that if people can't see your likes, you will like more things. But he's wrong because no one likes anything on Twitter.
I think part of that was like because the likes was like a form of engagement, and by removing it, yeah, you're like showing your likes, but
like.
It's probably trying to incentivize more replies and
Well,
retweets
you can
and shit.
still like, and it shows the
reposts.
number of likes, but it just doesn't
Right.
show other people what you have liked.
Now they're just like bookmarks. You can't see people's bookmarks, but you can see that there's bookmarks and shit.
Yeah, kind of like that.
But it's like, I don't know. I think it's too late. It's too late.
It's like when YouTube removed dislikes. You know, that was really.
Yeah, but
You think about the things that the rights that they've taken away from us over the years.
Right.
I feel like having the dislikes is like they brought a some new CEO. Nobody liked that idea. Now that it's implemented, I don't think anyone really remembers or feels like that they are missing out because they don't have the dislike button or like the number of dislikes anymore
But
displayed.
the dislikes really aren't gone on YouTube because people made like a Chrome extension that shows them.
Oh, sure.
It's based off
Yeah,
like an
extension.
aggregate number of people using the thing, but you can see like on the newest Star Wars trailer or something, it's like 90 to 1 or whatever. It's whatever, man. I don't think likes matter that much anyway, because like Twitter engagement's pretty dead anyway. Anytime someone sees someone with Twitter or X Premium, it's a negative thing, because like it's embarrassing to pay for Twitter, you know.
Yeah, people make money off Twitter, so it
And-
pays
and-
for itself.
And they changed it so that people who pay for it show up first. So you're getting
Pay to win.
It's literally Twitter's pay to win.
Instead of getting rid of the likes, you need to get rid of the bots, dude. A lot of like not
bots.
actual people.
You can't promote AI and be against bots.
Ooh, good point.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, you got Grok on Twitter now, so you can use AI that way.
You need Twitter Premium to use Grok, though. I've not heard anyone talk about Grok other than Elon. Like,
Yeah, me too.
have you ever seen someone use Grok? I don't know, dude. I don't even use Google's Gemini. Like, I went back to Google Assistant. I tried Gemini. I went back to Google Assistant because Gemini doesn't work unless your phone's unlocked.
Okay.
Like, you can't, tell Google to turn your lights off. It's worse. It's straight up worse. You can make it write a rap song about SpaghettiOs, yeah. But like, it can't turn the fan off anymore? How is that an upgrade?
How much smart home stuff do you have, B?
I got a lot. Probably around 15-ish devices. 15 to
15?
20.
Clap your
IoTs,
hands
huh?
right now. Clap your hands right now, and we'll see if
Let's-
your lights
I
turn.
don't have any in this room.
You have lights that work like that, though?
Yeah, not clap, but I'll say it's bedtime or whatever.
You gotta say some
If I
sweet words to
if I
it.
tell Google it's bedtime,
It's
it will-
bedtime.
it will turn on a bedroom fan and turn off the bedroom light. Like if I tell it to turn on the basement, it'll turn on all the basement lights and my TV.
Whoa.
Turn me off. It's
It's-
bedtime.
It's convenient. But like you could still just flip the light switch on and off to make it work normally still too. So, but
Interesting.
I can make all my lights different colors. I can turn my laundry lights on anytime. It's the best thing is if you forget to turn a light off in the basement, you don't have to go down there to do it.
You think it's worth it?
Yes. The annoying
been
thing
worth
is
it?
I've had it for several years now, and I have like 3 Google Homes, like the little smart speaker, like the Alexas.
So that they hear you?
Yeah, there's one in the basement. There's 2 upstairs. Anywhere.
And you just tell it stuff.
I even have it set up so like if you tell it to play music upstairs, everything upstairs is synced and will all play, or like everything downstairs will all play together too.
Dude, you're super optimized, and I need to not be a boomer and get there.
You're so into AI, but you don't have this like basic stuff.
It's not
I
like
know.
humanistic. Talking to something that's not alive, that's just
Dude.
not intuitive. Like,
It's so intuitive, man. Listen to this shit right here, man.
yeah, but you're not naturally inclined.
me a
is what I'm
joke.
saying, to actually.
What do you
Talk
call
to-
a cold canine? A chili dog.
Hot dog. Oh, fuck.
Well, look at this. Fart.
That's pretty sick.
This is a fart.
No, that's amazing, right?
That is amazing.
It just seems like a kid's entertainment.
It's really convenient. I'm telling you, man. It's really convenient. Like if I'm not, it's connected to like the Nest thermostat and all that too.
Wow.
If like you
How
leave,
often are you changing your shit?
no, it's
You
like
just turn AC on or off.
it's set to like if I leave, if I disconnect from the Wi-Fi, it thinks I'm gone, so it'll like switch to eco mode, stuff like that. It's worth it. It uses like a good amount of data, but I don't care unless you have a data
Nice.
cap. Doesn't really matter.
Do we got more topics, or did we want to?
We have. Let's go. Let's this last one here. Huh?
Which one? Which one? Which one?
This is your topic.
Yeah, I don't know
here,
about that.
here, Bill. Go ahead, man.
So this was, I would say, good news today. June 13th, 2024. Michigan House votes to criminalize necrophilia with passage of Melody's law. Now, if you can read into this at all, there must be a person named Melody who there was probably a case that came out of probably necrophilia. And 64-year-old Melody was a murder and assault. So they can criminally prosecute people for necrophilia now, which apparently that wasn't something you could criminally prosecute someone before this bill. I'm not sure about that, but I'm not sure about necrophilia. What do you guys think about that? I don't think that's something that's like probably something you do, right?
No, it's not something you do, man. What do you think?
I
Dan?
don't think
You
about it.
Yeah, I don't think about it either. But,
I'd never think about
but
that.
this article did bring up a memory of like 15 years ago, raiding in World of Warcraft, when someone called someone a munger. Like, what's munging? And then this guy explains, munging is the one thing worse than genocide. One must first have no shame. Then he or she must use newspaper to find an obituary of a recently deceased man or woman. Find a buddy with no shame. It's important you find a buddy with no shame. Will then aid him or her with this task. Okay? The partners then go to a cemetery where they dig up their victim. They flip a coin. The loser, or winner, depending on how sick you are, okay, applies his or her lips to the genitals or anus of the corpse, right? While the other person proceeds to climb to the nearest tombstone and elbow drop the corpse's stomach, thus forcing out a blend of rich bodily fluids and embalming materials into the partner's mouth. This blend is called mung. The act of getting the splint in your face is called munging. The more you know.
That's just urban. That's not real, dude. That's not like a recreational activity term. That's just some internet bullshit. But all right.
They do always say, if you can think it, it's been done. You
Yeah.
picture the billions of people in India. Somebody's probably been out there done among.
You know what's going down there.
China?
I wonder, do you think is bestiality legal in states, or is that illegal? Because I feel like necrophilia would be illegal before that, but if this isn't, what the fuck?
What's worse, bestiality or necrophilia?
You son of a bitch.
I think they're both pretty bad.
Good
They're
answer.
both unforgivable.
Yeah.
They're in terms of Harry Potter, they're both unforgivable curses.
Agree.
Yeah.
It's not really even a human life because they're dead. But
Oh my
it's
God.
out of respect or some shit. And
You
then the
don't
other is
defile corpses.
not human, but it's a life that's apparently conscious.
Yeah. What even is a dead body? Does it have any meaning anymore? It's honestly trash, is it not?
It's a
Dead
wrap.
bodies are kind of trash.
No, man. Who legally owns a dead body? Who owns the body when you die?
Next of kin?
I've heard of some stuff
state?
about this on NPR because people will sell the corpses to colleges, and the colleges they think that they're gonna use it for testing, but the college just keeps the head and they sell the body to the army, and the army uses it to test bombs and shit. Somebody found out their mom got TNT strapped to her and she exploded. They
donated her body to science.
Right, but the science was testing bombs.
That's cool. That's why I it probably doesn't even matter. What are my wishes? I think probably just cremation. And no grave.
You don't want to become a
need
tree?
nothing. A tree would be cool. I'm down with a tree. I like that idea. What kind
No
of tree?
cremation.
You're not cremation, Dan?
No cremation.
Or you're a coffin guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a coffin guy too. I think it's important to have a tombstone for people to visit and stuff.
I kind of want to just die and then I'm gone.
Damn. Well, if you change your mind, I'll visit you. All right. Jesus. You just want to die and be gone. Okay. Well, that's this episode of the Drag and Drop podcast.
Ended on a bang, dude. We hit
Thanks,
some good shit. at the
everybody, for
end.
watching. I ate this can of soup here. It was not good. I'll never eat it again. Thank you,
Too
Ian, for that.
spicy.
I don't like spicy soups.
If you like the pod, tell somebody about it. That's what we need you to do. We want this pod to, hit the charts where we can say, fuck you to the politicians, fuck you to the CEOs. We're out here putting it to the man. So if you want to put it to the man, tell somebody about the pod.
We're on
And
our
if
way.
you are the man, fuck you. That's what I say.
We're going to be the #1 Michigan podcast.
There we go. That's a good goal.
It's the goal. The #1. Name another one. You can't.
Name another one.
Okay. But thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.
Peace.